right, so on our paper, we're going to be doing half warm, half cool, which are opposites. So for our picture, we're gonna have half sun, half moon, which are opposites. So for me to draw, if you're at home, you're gonna find something that makes a big circle. If you're in class with me, we're gonna be using just a paint palette, and we're gonna start by putting it in the middle of our paper, and I'm just gonna trace around it and make a big circle. So to turn this into half sun, half moon, I'm gonna draw a line down the middle, but I'm not just gonna do a straight line. I'm going to do a line that makes it look like the moon. So think of when the moon is in a crescent shape, and we'll give our sun and moon some facial features. So I'll go down, I'll make a like triangle shape. That's gonna be the nose, and then I'll come back. So this half will be moon, this half will be sun. So we're gonna personify our sun and moon. When I personify something, that means I give it facial features. So even though the sun doesn't really have eyes and a nose, we're gonna go ahead and give it some. So you can draw your eye however you want. So this is gonna be our nose, and then we'll do one half of the mouth, like that. So now the other side, that's gonna be my moon. So my moon's gonna get the other half of the mouth and the other eye. So when you draw your eyes and your mouth, make sure that they are nice and big. You don't want anything teeny, teeny, tiny. All right, then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the rays for my sun, because my sun shines bright. So I'm just doing lines that come out from my sun. On my moon side, it's gonna be night. So I'm just gonna put some wavy lines to represent my night sky. One more right there. Okay, so one half is moon, one half is sun. Now, which side do you think is going to be cool and warm? If you said the sun is warm, that is correct. And the moon is gonna be our cool side. All right, guys, so once we've drawn our opposing sun and moon, we are gonna start painting today. We're gonna start with our warm colors. If you are in class with me, you will have a tray like this that you will be sharing with the person next to you. You don't need to touch the tray. The only thing that should touch the tray is your paintbrush. I'm gonna keep mine over here just so you can see what I'm doing. If you are at home doing this, remember our warm colors are red, yellow, and orange, and we can also use white to mix our colors a little bit. If you do not have paints, you could do this with crayons, colored pencils, or markers. All right, so the very first thing I'm gonna do is, looking at my paint, it's already wet. These are not watercolors. In fact, I don't want to put water in here, otherwise they get kind of ruined. So the only reason I have water is so that I can wash my brush if I want to switch colors. So to paint, I'm going to dip my brush in the paint. Notice I don't have paint way up here. I very gently dipped it. And then I'm going to start to paint my different sections. Okay, so if you're in class with me, our brushes are shaped like rectangles. So I can use the edge of the rectangle of my brush to help me stay inside my lines. As I paint, I'm gonna go back and forth and make sure it's nice and smooth. If you get paint on the table, that is okay. So I don't want big giant globs of paint. Globs are no bueno, no good. We don't want those. So I'm making sure that I'm using my brush to smooth out all the areas. So I painted a section. Now, if I have anything else that I want to paint orange, I'm going to go ahead and do that now before I have to wash my brush off. But so that I can show you how to wash your brush and change colors, I'm going to go ahead and tap, 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 tap in the bottom of my water. That's going to clean my brush. Now it's nice and clean, but I can't dip it in the paint yet. I have to dry it. So I'm going to take my paper towels and pinch it so it's nice and dry, and then I can switch colors. Now, I can also do more than one color in one section, and I can mix the paint together. So for example, if I mix red and white together, I'm going to get pink. Pink is still a warm color, so it's okay. The way that I do that is I'm going to take some paint out, and I'm going to scoop just a little bit onto my next section. Then I need to wash my brush off again because I can't stick it in the white with all that red on there. Then I can come in here, get a scoop of white, and then I can just mix it on my paper like this, and then I'm good to paint. Where I'm going to stop today. I'm going to leave my eye empty because I'm going to do something with that later. But I've got all this side painted in my warm colors.